when the shit is on, we put them pistols on. We put them black hoodies, them black Timbs and them jeans on. When you hear pop, 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 police coming, then we gone. Cause when the war is on, we spit clips till your click is gone. Yo, when the shit is on, we put them pistols on. We put them black hoodies, them black jeans and them Timbs on. When you hear pop, 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 police coming, then we gone. Cause when the war is on, we spit clips till your click is gone. Yo, it's an ambulance scene. A nigga just got popped, now a nigga running hot, fleeing the scene. Jumped in the coupe, now he fleeing with his team. Back to the trenches to count up the cream. And while he counting up that green, he ain't know another man had a plot up his sleeve. Pulled out the desert E, hit him in his right knee. A light spike knee, he ain't do the right thing. Now homie got a case, cause he never thought that his man would run his mouth off to the chases. Man, run his mouth so fucking fast that he thought that he was running a race. And his money that he chased, he trying to get the pace and get away clean. And harvest a steak, cop a big ass whip, beat it down that bitch. And then cop a 3-bed house on the lake. But before all this, you gotta prove there's no evidence, no intelligence. Make sure every move's relevant. So his best friend now with the chrome metal shit that he settled with. When the shit is on, we put them pistols on. We put them black hoodies, them black Timbs and them jeans on. When you hear pop, 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 police coming, then we gone. Cause when the war is on, we spit clips till your click is gone.
Okay, yo, so I played that shit because that's some old shit, like 10 plus years maybe. But I wrote that shit probably in 15 minutes maybe. And it's detailed. Like, it's detailed. It's a lot of details in that song right there. And when I was writing that shit, I was kind of on my bullshit. I was on a whole different type of time, man. I was like, my whole thought process was different. And I listened back at that shit because that shit just make me think about my mentality at that time. You know what I'm saying? Like, the music was dope, you know what I'm saying? But the shit, the way we was living, or the way I was living, it was... I look at that shit now, man, know what I mean? A lot of that shit was a waste of time, my nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was fun. I had some good-ass times. I had some good times, but a lot of that shit that happened could have been avoided, man. You know what I mean? It's just the choices you make. But I'm just listening to this song, just thinking back around that time and shit. Plus, I wrote that shit in, like I said, like 15 minutes. Ain't too many niggas doing that with a lot of details in their music. Yeah, that. Yeah, you can do that bullshit because it's patternized, you know what I mean? That's why all y'all niggas sound the same. You know what I mean? But that's a whole nother video. But real spitters, y'all niggas know what I'm talking about, man. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yo, when the shit is on, we put them pistols on. We put them black hoodies, them black jeans and them Timbs on. When you hear pop, 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 police coming, then we gone. Cause when the war is on, we spit clips till your click is gone. Homie back in the building. When the court beat the case and came right back out of the building, went back to the...
Hold up. That was a true story. I forgot to mention that. A lot of facts in this song right here. And remind you, like I told you, I wrote this shit like 10 plus years ago. You know what I'm saying? But even back then, nigga, I was never lying in my music, man. You know what I mean? Niggas do exaggerate, you know, to a certain degree and shit like that. But for the most part, my shit was factual, man. A lot of factual shit was in there. And when I said nigga back in the building, went to court, beat the case, then came right back out of the building, that's a true fact. That's a fact. That's exactly what happened. I caught a case with some green and white For those who don't know what that is, that's weed and coke. You know what I'm saying? And statute of limitations, so I could talk about this shit. But, so I get pulled over on 264 going out the beach. And them motherfuckers tell me I got a direct indictment. Now, at the time, I don't even know what the fuck that shit is, you know what I mean? But my lawyer, thinking back in hindsight now, my lawyer told me that shit was gonna happen. And lo and behold, that's what happened. So, I'm dirty, as usual. So, I put the pistol where it's supposed to be, blah, 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 blah. No, matter of fact, I'm lying. I ain't even had a pistol. My bad. But I threw the green and whites in the glove box. Boom. And I lock it. So police come get me out the car, blah, 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 take me to the car. You know what I mean? Blah, blah, blah. I don't give a fuck, because I'm ready to just go try to make bail, go get another bail in the beach, whatever. So I don't care. I'm ready for them to just take me. This bitch, excuse the expression, man, this lady cop comes to me. She comes to the back seat of the car, take my keys out my pocket and start ravishing through shit, man. You know what I mean? Long story short, she went in she unlocked the glove box, found the green and whites. And you know how they do when they start finding, when they find shit. Oh, you're going down. Man, I'm like, man, the fuck out of here. That shit beat. I knew from the jump that shit was beat. No, you're not gonna be. All right, man, take me to jail, man. So, they take me to jail. Boom. I bond out. They give me a bond. Post that. And, now it's fully back to the streets now because I got to get this lawyer money up, right? So, long story short, man, I go to court probably like a month and a half or some shit like that later. And then, yeah, we beat that shit. Preliminary hearing, man, that shit ain't even take 5 minutes. I remember walking out the court, niggas was looking at me like, I'm like, yeah, nigga. That's what that paper do, man. So if you hustler, you in the street, man, put you some motherfucking money away, man. You know what I mean? At least have bond money. You know what I mean? At least have you some fucking bond money, man. You know what I mean? So you can get back, pay that lawyer. You got to think like that when you in the streets. But that's a whole nother topic, man.
Hood ain't chillin', but he ain't no word, got back about his business. Went to the store, got a bottle with Guinness, took a swing ride, rolling in spinach. Niggas in the cut scheming on his wrist, cause he's going with stones, yeah. A whole lot of carrots, sent him. Got in the Benz, niggas saying, homie, he ain't have a ride in a minute. 0 to 60 pulled off, yeah, now sky's the limit. Be careful with these guys, he timid. He always keep a ham in his dental, cause he know homie got dogs, and he just let him out the kennel. Now he dealing with a snitch, and his niggas want you hit, nowhere to turn, so he turned to his bitch. Shorty was boofing the brick, arranged the hit, cause she was playing in the skip. A nigga from behind was holding an eye, let off from homie got hit in his hip, and he fell to the floor without knowing he was hit. These niggas trying to put him in the mist. He pulled his gun and let it spit. The fifth had a hell of a kick. They took him to the streets for the rest of the saga, cause believe me, his story is tense. Yo, when the shit is on.
So it's supposed to have been a part 2 to that shit. You know what I mean? That's why I said stay tuned to the saga, because the story gets tense. Now the thing about these type of records is you can always go back, listen to them, and then come up with the next saga off of listening to this shit. You know what I mean? That's what artists do, man. You know what I mean? They build on their records. You know what I mean? That's how niggas be coming out with trilogies and shit like that. Like, rest in peace to the nigga Vaughn and shit. Remember he had the crazy story, 1, 2, 3. You know what I mean? Shit like that, man. But so just wanted to give y'all that, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody out there that's doing their thing. Y'all niggas know who y'all is. You know what I mean? Fuck with me, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. You know, I'm coming with some content, you know what I mean, such as this. Talking about some real shit, not just music. And new music coming. You know that. So, you know, like, share, subscribe to the channel, man. You know what I mean? Let me know what y'all think of the topic or the music or whatever. Give me your thoughts, man. You know? We out.